Okay, let's see if that worked. Okay. So far it's looking good, but we need to actually get OBS back up here. Now we can bring this back up again. Alright. Pardon the delay there, but well. Believe it or not, the beta crashed. Unbelievable, I know, but anyway. What are we playing today? Well, we are playing Darktide. Darktide, as some of you may be aware, is a Warhammer 40k game made by the same people who made Vermintide. Fundamentally, they are very much the same vein. They are not the same game, however. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, obviously the setting is different. But in terms of gameplay, the big difference is that Darktide places a much greater focus on using your guns. Whereas in Vermintide, you might be limited to maybe, 12 to 50 shots, or even 99 if you went as the filthy elf and picked the swiftbow. Here you have hundreds of shots. And a close combat weapon. Though, it would appear that we're having server issues at the moment, which... yeah, there are tens of thousands of people in this beta, or at least there were 12,000 in the queue when I tried to sign in earlier. So, yeah, server issues are a bit of a thing, as are game crashes. Hopefully we won't have too many of them, but as I was testing the setup, I was struggling to complete even one mission in order to actually verify whether or not it would work with OBS. Oh hey, we actually got in this time. So another key distinction between Vermintide and Darktide is that in Darktide you don't have predefined characters. Well, you do, but you don't play them. Whereas in Vermintide you could play as Sienna, Marcus, I almost said Kruber, which is Marcus. You could play as Marcus, Barden, Saltpyre, or if you're so inclined, that filthy elf. Here you actually create your own character. So for instance, I've created one of these veteran characters, and I've tried to make him look a bit like Marcus from Vermintide. Didn't quite pull it off, but I tried. Anyway, so that's a player-created character as well, as is that one. Everyone is playing a created character. Well, that's an Ogrin. He is big, and ogroid. Anyway, let's get to some violence and see if we can do that without crashing. The Emperor is dead. Okay, that's a heretic right there. So he is actually being previewed with my oh, we're all the same class as well.
We need more special ammo for some of our covert ops. You're going to get it. Recon reports that the scabs have plenty of what we need at the Chasm Station Logistratum. It's up to you to find what we're after and get it aboard the retrieval craft. Can you handle that?
Right. So who are we? We are the Rejects. We are various guardsmen, guardswomen, ogrins, what have you, that have been sentenced for various things.
So we're not exactly knocking on the front door.
Oddly, Missodi didn't fancy flying into the Logistratum skied by the fences.
Thousands of workers live shoulder to shoulder down here, eating.
I think actually I'll turn down the volume a little bit. But yeah, so we are rejects that have been grabbed up by the Inquisition, or the people with the big old eye logo you see every now and then. And basically we run the missions that need to get done, kinda badly, but not badly enough to send anyone important. We are basically the Warhammer Expendables at this point. Though in the Emperor's service, pretty much everybody is expendable. Hello. So this is already my favorite weapon in the game, the combat shovel. It just cleaves heads so cleanly. Cleavely. But yeah, so we have guns. Las guns specifically. These are sort of the standard rifles of the Imperium. Oh, it's a special guy. There we go. He's especially dead. But yeah. Basically, this is what the game boils down to. You run around, you carry out missions on behalf of the Inquisition and the local administration, and we kill the followers of Nurgle. One of the 6? One of the 4 Chaos Gods. Who is a big fan of the number 6. Oh, well, that head just sailed across my screen. That was almost beautiful, right? Correction, it was beautiful.
Fight for Tertium will be decided right here.
Your last gun is no match for my combat chopper. But yeah, so he mentioned Tertium. So the Imperium is largely made up of these hive cities, which are absolutely ginormous.
Chasm Terminus was as much a shrine as a transit hub. It will be again.
Oh, exploder. But yes. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yes, the hive cities. We are in the hive city of Tertium. That is the setting of this game, for the most part. That being said, we do only have access to 4 missions, and a limited number of weapons and enemies. Speaking of enemies, that's a dog. We have killed the dog. I am sorry, Willow, but the dog had to die. We're about to make some friends here. Combat shovel time. So yeah, if you've played Vermintide, this is definitely recognizable to you. Though I suppose this is closer to Left 4 Dead than Vermintide was as well. There's a greater emphasis on guns. Though your melee weapon is still very much a dependable and reliable source of damage, at least on this lower difficulty. That's a Leman Russ battle tank. Specifically with the Demolisher cannon. Yes.
Looks like the elevator's out. You'll have to find another way down.
Oh, another Mauler. Well, the Mauler has been mauled. I don't actually know what a collectible is, but it's something, so we grab it. Typical gamer behavior. The Emperor is dead. That username just tickles me. About the character name. Because you do actually name your character. Oh. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh, there's a shotgun down here. There he is. He too wields a combat shovel. But somebody... Oh, yeah, no, I can. I thought somebody interrupted our honorable duty. Oh, there's another one of those damn dogs. I like dogs, but not the demonic, diseased dogs. They're not my particular favorites. I prefer regular dogs.
Pay attention. Data interrogation rate acceptable.
One of our mates just went down. Let's get him back up. Okay, they're back up. So one of the funny things a little here is that you have these objectives that you have to sit around and defend, which is fairly standard for the job.
To complete phase.
But instead of just holding E to restart that little skull that breaks the computer code, or rather transfers the data in this case, you actually have to do a little minigame, which can be interrupted if you take damage, and if you mess it up, you will actually undo your own progress. So you can't just rush through it. Meaning, there's some actual tension in fixing that kind of stuff. Got a shotgunner here that needs to die.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked, but it is now working.
And a very sarcastic tech priest. To inspire and encourage us. I will say, already my first impressions is that I'm not necessarily a fan of creating our own characters. Because the problem is, since we create our own characters and we name them, the dialogue can't ever reference them directly by name, and you can't have that kind of banter that you can have in Vermintide. It's a lot less personal than that way.
Data interrogation imminent.
Oh.
The guard doesn't leave merge behind.
You've always got my back, soldier.
So, as you saw just there, or heard rather,
Pressure door will comply.
they just sort of use these vague, nebulous class terms. So for the Ogrin, I mean, they do have some more personal stuff, like some might call the Ogrin Big Guy, for instance. But that's about as personal as it gets. And I think that's a bit of a shame.
Look at me funny now you mention it. Ah, it's worse than her waiting for us on a Toma.
Though when you have people who have reasonably in-character names, like we have Lily and Milan here, it's not as bad. Chain axe versus a sharpened shovel. What will win? Okay, 2 sharpened shovels. And the last one. Well, the shovels have prevailed. Long live the glorious might of the shovel. Truly an unstoppable force of nature. The very hand of the Emperor's retribution.
Ammo!
Well, I don't think this guy will be causing any more trouble for now. I will say... Oh, actually no, I shouldn't say that because I'm just going to jinx the game to crashing. Screw it. I was going to say that I'm impressed with how well the game runs when it isn't crashing.
Have the trains running overtime, don't they?
But now that I have said that, it is going to crash. At some point.
Don't think I haven't seen the state of your weapons. You should be ashamed.
I'd have put you in charge.
Well, there's something angry over here. Oh, there he is.
Barrel's gonna explode!
Ready and kill shot.
I hear another chainsaw or chain axe out there. Oh, and there's a boss. So this is one of those Ogrins who has been blessed by Nurgle. You might think he's dead, with his guts hanging out and the open wounds and the rotting flesh, but he's actually alive. In fact, the grandfather Nurgle has loved this Ogrin so much, has granted him immortality. I, on the other hand, do not have immortality. Oh, I tried to block that, but turns out you can't. Hopefully somebody can get me back up. Annoyingly, I actually have a healing item on me. There we go. But I couldn't use it because, well, I was being chased down. As you can see, it takes quite a lot of firepower to bring one of these guys down. Let's see if we can save our buddy here. There we go. Oh, we actually lost one of our teammates in the process. That's unfortunate.
Eyes open, comrades!
I screwed up carrying this. I don't even know where it's supposed to go. Engage this, you bastard. Right, since our teammate died, we're gonna have to go rescue him.
You know your way around these subrails. They'll take you anywhere to 10 districts in any direction.
Here, soldier. I got you.
Alright. We're back up to full strength.
Reloading.
Rather, the full number of guns, at least.
Fill your pouches, soldier.
Make sure we're not leaving anybody behind, and let's move on. Hello, this is my shovel. That was your face. Would appear to have gotten out of place.
Take you to the Logistratum.
I can only apologize. So far, I'm really impressed with how they nailed the aesthetic as well. I've been avoiding watching the trailer footage and all that kind of stuff as well. I've been wanting to experience it rather than watch it. Which I realize is a bit of an ironic thing to say now that I'm streaming the closed beta. But I'm sure you understand my sentiment. It's the same reason why I don't watch movie trailers. The one exception I can remember making in recent times was the trailer for Space Marine 2. Because that was just such a surprise to me now to check if it's actually real. And yeah, it turns out it is real. Still no idea when that game is coming out, but whenever it does, I will be playing that too. I loved the original, and frankly, I never thought we'd get to see it. Off with his head.
Lines are so long. Those pilgrims die before they even reach the solar system.
Pock sound, yep, there we go. Oh, damn it. They're quite tricky to hit when they're coming at you. They're very fast and move side to side as well as they run.
Headshot. Not bad. There'll be more coming, so stay fragging alert.
Copy that.
Looks like the Logistratum.
I have to apologize for being a bit low energy today and not speaking much, but I am
Can't say
bloody
I've seen
tired.
any special issue ammo back in the armory.
It's for Oryx class operatives only. You're not one of those.
So this is going to be a very short stream today.
Reloading.
Well, probably anyway. Got a gunner over here. It's not a gunner anymore.
No, Braun, check your damn fire, soldier.
It's doing me good. Med station.
So these med stations here, they patch you up to full health and remove your health penalty that you get from having taken certain damage. However, you can only use them a limited number of times as far as I can tell. So once you've used that, presumably 4 times, it's gone. You can't use it again. Okay, let's see, what are we Raid ammunition shipments, alright. Well, this person's alone, so let's back them up. Oh, yeah, I hear dogs. Yep, there it is. Where did it go? It's just hiding somewhere. Let's get some grenades out there. And let's actually move on over to help this person. Well, we have a lot of friends to make here. Oh. So just like in Vermintide, we have this dodging system where you can dodge in directions as you move. It doesn't give you invincibility frames or anything, but it does help you to physically avoid damage.
Need med.
Reminds me of that time at Relay Obscurum.
Knew I could rely on you, soldier.
You'd butted on the XLR coming in handy there, because I just coughed my lungs out. We're right over here, you muppet. Anyway.
Get your worthless ass back here!
More ammunition.
Need cover!
Soldier needs cover.
Oh, that person needs help. Let's ditch the ammo for now. And get a friendly grenade over there to back our buddy up. I've got you, hang in there.
Don't leave me here.
I'm not leaving you, I'm literally right here getting you up. Drama queen. Just because you're being murdered doesn't mean you can just behave however you like. It's rude. Oh. Well, this person needs help. I feel like I'm just running back and forth helping people. Well, it seems like we managed to save that situation. And on we go. Right, so we need to deliver 4 of these, and we have 3 in hand by the look of things. It's 1 down. 2, 3. Okay, this guy has the last one. Alright, there we go. Just in time, because I'm running out of ammunition. Down to my shovel. Well, we pulled it off. Time to get our XP and loot. So just like Vermintide, you get experience for completing a mission. Oh, got a sword. But it's not a combat shovel, is it? I don't think I can be persuaded to leave my combat shovel behind. There's also just something fundamentally funny to me about running headlong into enemies wielding las guns, holding my shovel high, and then cutting their heads off of it. Alright, well that's one mission down. Penance complete. I'm not even entirely sure what these penance... Oh, feats. Okay, no, these are the talents and stuff. We'll just pick this one, I guess. Actually, no. None of these really synergize well with what I like to do, since I like to get up close and personal and hit things in the head with the shovel. And two of those are like, hey, yeah, be far away, or land precision ranged kills. Well, sure, I do that from time to time. I'm rather more of a shovel guy. Nothing particularly interesting here, so let's have a go at another one. Cryonic rods. Smelter. Force station. Cryonic rods. I'm just trying to find one that we haven't done on one of the lower difficulties as well. I don't have anywhere near the gear to have a reasonable shot at any of the higher ones. But yeah, here's one. We have not played this one yet. Cryonic rods. So yeah, as with Vermintide, there are multiple different levels, and each of them have, well, they have different objectives. So we have Swim Noodle, the veteran sharpshooter, Rabbit, the zealot preacher, and me over here, Drofelt, also a veteran sharpshooter. So I might hop on over to the Ogrin for the next two missions, given that there are 4.
Heretics have disabled Manufactorum HL1736's cooling system. Power matrix destabilization imminent. It is imperative you restore the coolant systems before destabilization threshold is reached. Once cryonic rods are deployed correctly, mark you varlets, the system will stabilize and you will have proven somewhat useful.
So that's Hadron, the tech priest, shit-talking us from the safety of her bunker or whatever. She's actually on the ship, which is the hub area we started out in. Meanwhile, we're out here fighting the Emperor's enemies in nothing but our convict uniforms.
This accursed place is as hot as the pyre!
Alas, it is the price paid for primitive organic temperature regulation.
If I heard Rannick right, this Manufactorum provides weapons for half the subsector.
Varlets, the door is sealed. Find a release.
You mean like this highlighted button? Okay. What a useful tech priest.
Access to ventilation tunnels complete. Progress acceptable.
Who needs guns? Guns need to be made. Or would you prefer defeat?
Cryonic rods are in the control chamber.
I don't care where you came from.
Well,
Today you saw
down we go.
Go!
Hello. Shovel time. Purge? Sure, let's purge. I've noticed that sometimes when you hit enemies in melee, you don't actually get the hit sound. Like that last guy whose head I cut off, there was no sound of the shovel slashing through his flesh. Not the end of the world, obviously, especially not in a beta stage, but it does look a bit funny when the head just comes off with no sound. Like, not even a pop, it just goes flying off on its own accord. It's as if it spontaneously decapitated itself, and I think that's funny. Again, not a criticism, it's an unfinished beta. But it still looks and sounds well. Or doesn't sound well.
Down! Find another way out.
Maintenance area AF-134K accessed. Proceed to production line AF-135K.
Sure thing, Tech Priest, whatever you just said, I wasn't really paying attention. That barrel just took a huge chunk of my health off.
Heal, boss. Hey, hang on! Don't go squandering that Medicaid. Sorry, was not thinking.
Oh, shotgunner. Somehow just blended into the background, so I didn't notice him.
I'm reloading. That's a clean kill.
Oh, what? He just fired that through the fence. So that thing fires an electrified web. And he somehow did that right through the through this freaking fence. I mean, beta is beta, but that was not what I expected. It's like, aha, there's a fence between us. Surely this will stop the web. No, it did not stop the... Ow. The web. I accidentally set off another explosive right in my own face. Felt great for, you know, not cutting off half my health bar, but here we are, having cut off half our health bar.
Crack like Croc's egg. Bye, big man. Reloading. Hey, Shouty, get your ammo.
He shouted. The Ogren has my favorite nicknames with the other people.
Now we should.
Like Shouty, Sparky Ed, etc, etc. I also enjoy the idea of an Ogren being named Jimbo.
Too many monsters around here. Don't matter really. Chain of command still applies, even around here. You want the pizza?
Oh, there he is.
The overseer's office is not far. Follow the conveyor.
I don't want to leave our poor Ogren without backup.
Reloading.
Oof.
Then you.
Well, time to make some more friends. Because the melee combat in particular feels very good. Not really a huge fan of the guns so far, I have to say. Not that I feel terrible or anything, they have a decent sound to them.
Quit shooting me, soldier.
But I think I honestly prefer the black powder weapons in Vermintide. Then again, there are a lot more weapons. Like, as I mentioned, this beta doesn't feature everything. So it might well be that some of the weapons that aren't featured be more to my tastes. I got to play around a bit with the chainsaw in the tutorial. Well, that might sway me from the combat shop.
Heads down, sniper. Reloading.
Sure made a lot of friends around here. But not really all that good friends, other than the whole trying to kill us. Generally, I prefer it when my friends don't try to actively murder me as they hang around. Oh, medicate.
Medication something?
Definitely use that. There we go.
It may be bitter work, but at least the Emperor's with us.
He watches over us all, Templar.
One thing that does, another thing that's the difference between this and Vermintide, is that even the lowest difficulty has friendly fire. Which isn't something I was expecting. Gotta love it, that enemy was just going, "Hear me roar," and then the ogre just blasts his head off with a shotgun. Like, yeah, I don't think you're roaring anymore. Wait, he's called Step Rabbit. But this name here just says Rabbit. Oh well. I'm just a humble soldier, I don't question.
Good. Can't be found now.
Thought I heard something. I love it when they just talk trash and then they, well, get obliterated by a shotgun blast in the face.
Reloading.
So far, so good. Oh. Guess we're going in.
Objective. Prime and deploy cryonic rods. System intrusion required. Deploy data interrogators.
Yes, that's an actual skull of an actual person that's been turned into a computer. Because this is 40k and everything sucks. Basically, you can end up in many different ways in 40k. Most of them are terrible. You can end up as a computer skull or a servo skull, as they're often called. Or it could be turned into a servitor, which is basically you're literally lobotomized and turned into a techno-zombie that just does basic menial labor or something simple, like compute and print paper. Like, yeah, they turn humans into printers. That's not even an exaggeration.
Interrogator not responding. Manual override required.
Interrogator over here crushed, so we're gonna cover Swim Noodle here while he fixes that up. There's a grenadier somewhere around here. Or a bomber. Oh, wherever he is. Ah, English. Wherever he is hiding.
Ammo here, shouty.
Oh, dogs. And a shotgunner. I can hear the hound, but... Oh yeah, there it is. There we go. Payback. Okay, now I get to show this little minigame here. So you have to just basically time the clicks here, so that the moving square lines up with the stationary square. Just doing this isn't difficult, of course. But if I was being attacked with the stress of, well, stress and stress, but you get what I'm going. You get what I'm getting at. If I was being attacked at the same time, that would be a problem. And I would encourage me to go as fast as I can. If I do that and mess up, then I'll start over. Well, not all the way over, but I'll lose some progress. So that is an interesting take on such a simple, basic thing that I really do like. It's much more interesting than just press and hold E, for instance. Let's give this guy a helping hand.
Investigate. Redress.
Yes, yes, Tech Priest. Let's fix your computer again.
Recovering fire.
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. You can still do it fairly quickly if you just keep it cool. But yeah, if you... So, let's say you successfully hit the first 2 squares. If you mess up the third, you actually lose your most recent one, so to redo them. Ow, 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 fire. Oh. Suicide enemy. So yeah, as you may notice, that just runs up and explodes in your face. Oh god, not the second one. Ow. Okay. I am in pain. Good thing we have this handy dandy medic station right here. Gonna take the liberty of using that.
I am surprised you managed that. The cryonic rods are in position. Proceed to the next phase.
No way back up. Fragging typical.
Yeah, this game does that thing where instead of using actual curse words, they just make up some stuff, which is fine. I mean, it's 40k. It makes sense that humanity has come up with a couple new curse words.
Out on the rim not long ago. Must be a tough lady.
But it is a bit silly, in my opinion.
Reloading.
The Ogrin is just running around smashing people in the head of a club, as is Ogrin tradition.
No return this way. Ammo, zealot.
You'd only misuse it.
Oh, dogs. It's always more dogs.
Hound's gone still.
Holy shit, where did that... Wow, okay. That dog went flying. Physics are a wonderful thing in video games.
Chances of this place functioning again? Low, I reckon.
System cascade redundancy is sufficient for full peer grade restoration.
Sure, whatever that
See,
means.
you said a lot of words, but I'm still not sure what you meant.
Yep, that's quite accurate. 4 hounds. This level appears to be found in dogs. Oh.
Big Beauty's dead.
Is the dog just running around? Okay, no, no, no.
New task initiated.
I was just running around in circles there. Okay, so we need to bring these to places. Alright, gotcha.
Cover me! Cover, soldier! Die, heretics!
Okay, one down. More to go, I would imagine.
Waste nothing. Where do you want it?
Ionic rod acquired. Move it into position.
What? Oh, there were two of them. God damn it. That's unfortunate. I was trying to get our Ogrin up out of that net as quickly as I could, but then another guy came along and netted me instead. Oh, yeah, we just lost. We're all down, so nobody could get anybody up. That's unfortunate. Even when you lose, you do get some XP, but it's not that much. It is an awful lot better than nothing, though. That's for sure. Oh, you actually get some of the stuff you buy weapons with as well. I did not know that. So yeah, losing obviously isn't great, but at least it's not a complete waste of time. Intellect is the mask of the traitor. Wow. That's very 40k right there. The Imperium of Man is not big on the whole free thinking thing. Didn't find any more funny ones while we were waiting, but at least we looked. Let's just drop by the weapon shop. The inventory in the weapon store rotates around, which is a bit weird. Yeah, as you can see, there's a timer down here. So I can't see a way to compare the weapon that I'm looking at versus the weapon that I have. Which that I've never been a fan of in games, to be honest. Especially not the whole just having a bar instead of a number. Makes it even more difficult to compare them. Because then you have to actually look at the bar instead of just reading a number. It's like, oh, this deals this much damage. Anyway. Let's see if we can find ourselves another mission. So this is the one we just failed. Let's see if we can find something else. Yeah, the cryonic ones. Okay, they're just set in the same place. HL 1736. Fair enough. This is the one we did earlier with the ammunition, so that's the one we actually successfully completed earlier. Not a fan of this browser either, where there's only quick play and a very limited number of missions on a timer. Granted, you can still, I mean, that's not the end of the world, and this is again still only in beta. But not a huge fan of this as it is, because well, it means that you can't just pick a mission and try it out. Or rather, you can't choose the mission you want to play on the difficulty you want to play. You just have to kind of hope it shows up. Which is a bit lame, and I hope this is not going to be the final approach. Oh, like, see, here we go. There's only one mission on the difficulty I want to play. And it's the one we've already beaten. Are any one of these on a low timer? What was this? A minute and 40 seconds. Okay, 37 seconds. So we'll wait for 37 seconds, see what replaces this one. And if it's something good, we pick that, and if it's not, we're going to do one more quick play mission. Alright, 10 seconds. Yeah. I don't know why they went with this approach instead of the very functional mission browser they had in the beta for Vermintide 2, which is the same we have in Vermintide right now. Okay, so replaced it with another one with the same difficulty. Gotcha. So we'd have to wait for 10 minutes to get a new one on this difficulty. Well, guess we'll just try quick play and hope we get something we haven't played so we can see something new. Nope, we got that one. Well, I guess we'll just play this one again. So yeah, this is a beta. It is very limited. So yeah, only 4 missions. We're limited in weapons we can use, and we don't actually have all of the enemies yet either. So I imagine there would be more special enemies, more different bosses, like in Vermintide you
Special
have...
bullets are in short supply. No special bullets, no make spiky people go boom. Is that understood? Supply can be sourced from Logistratum, Chasm Station. The Heretics shall provide. Valkyrie support is standing by. You need only locate the material and secure the area.
Alright then. Like my character's just sort of chilling out back here. Can't even tell if he's awake. Just having himself a nice little nap on his way to battle. Oh right, I was going to pick the ogre. Oh well, guess we're playing Shovelman one more time.
Look at us, scratching between the walls like rats.
At least this way you'll get boots on the ground without getting shot.
Even in the Imperium's charnel house, this place distinguishes itself by the stench of death.
Varlets, you will access the Logistratum through maintenance node Chiron 13.
What a glorious striking day.
So, there's been a joke in the Warhammer community for a long time where they've taken a spin on the Chaos War cry, Blood for the Blood God, Skulls for Skullfrown. Which is basically what she just did. She just used the joke version that's been going around in the community for years of Blood for the Emperor and Skulls for the Golden Throne. So, sure, that's a bit more for the in-crowd, I suppose, rather than newcomers. But as someone who knows where that comes from, that's a very cheeky little reference they snuck in there. And personally, I enjoy cheeky references. Boom, there you go.
Reflector's quarter achieved. Continue, varlets.
Oh, bummer.
By the master's servants. Paradise.
Barrel's going! Get out of there!
But I will say that they did actually succeed in making energy weapons feel very good to use. A common problem in video games is that energy weapons often feel very boring to play, or to use, because there's just not any real feedback. They usually go pew pew, and then that it doesn't feel all that great. But here they have a bit of a snarl to them and a bit of an impact when they fire. And the fact that I leave burn marks on whatever enemy hits, that helps. There can be no retreat when you have a combat shop. There's a bomber down here. Let's see if we can get an angle on him. Not quite. I show up to help my buddy and he just shoots me in the back a bunch of times. Oh, there is a bomber. Oh, he got away. Cheeky bugger. Oh, wait, there he is. Hold on, stop running. Face the wrath of the shovel. Okay, that was a bit brutal. The bomber is still running around somewhere. There we go, that was dead. And those grenades hit really hard. Even on this difficulty, which is literally the lowest difficulty there is. Well, time to defend Skull Computer again. You know, you'd think that the tech priest would be handling the tech, not some rejected guardsman. There we go.
You have somehow succeeded in resolving the issue.
Yes. Yes, we have. We have somehow succeeded. That's pretty accurate for the Imperium in general. Not that it succeeds all the time, but when it does succeed, it's usually in the somehow manner.
Someone fix that data interrogator.
Okay, the data interrogator's down again.
Cover me.
I see a sharpshooter!
Oh damn it, I messed it up, so now I have to redo the last one. And there we go.
Data link back online. You are not a complete failure. Well done. I see.
Yeah, I'm not a complete failure. Only mostly a failure. Wonderful.
Unreliable weapon!
Recollect. Retry. Resume.
Oh, the fire got me. Well, here's hoping somebody could get me up before I die. Oh, maybe? Yeah, there we go.
I can't hack it, eh, priest?
Right. Save the biscuit. Biscuit has been secured.
This weapon needs more ammunition!
The British would never have forgiven me if I'd allowed the biscuit to die. That simply was not an acceptable outcome.
Resuming uplink. Iterative phase nearing completion.
Great. Just open the down door.
Yes, very well. I'll update your crypt key. There. Are you now content?
No more bombers! Break! There is ammunition here!
Oh, really? Okay, never. I thought we left the guy behind. So the problem of leaving people behind when you're moving from place to place is that sometimes you can end up in a situation where you can't get back to them. So if something happens to them, you can't come back and save them. Which is a problem.
Never seen a hive city in one piece like this. They're normally in ruins by the time the guard gets called in.
I think I'll drop the volume a little bit.
Three capitals for 3 sectors. We have to keep it that way if we can.
I do hope we get to see more of the Hive City in the game, and not just this industrial section. I mean, it looks great, don't get me wrong. They really nailed the environment design for Warhammer here. But I would very much like to see more of a Hive City, because that's not really a setting we've had in a game before. I feel a bit like a shame to miss out on actually using it. Oh, bombed again.
Decay station!
Another bomber. Yeah, there he is. Come back here. He kicked me.
Bombers had it!
That's weird. I was just cutting him apart with a shovel. He kicks me in the face for my trouble. That guy was trying to move, got ahead. Didn't get him ahead in life. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm out of ammunition. Ammo's dry. Get 'em.
Not sorry enough to not have cracked the pun, but... Oh, sniper. Not a very good one, clearly.
Break! There is ammunition here!
Next note. Repair the Chiron 13 Kappa in lamentable condition. Reprimands to be issued.
Choice is free! Return fire!
A whole bunch of gunners.
Holy. Our wrath divine.
More of that thing that I have no idea what it actually is, but we have more of it now, so that's got to be good, I guess? Maybe? Oh well. Above my pay grade, I
Going
suppose.
this way!
Biscuit shouting, "I shall purge thee." That's some top tier intimidation.
Once on Logistratum supply track Chiron 13 Iota, you can proceed to your destination.
Reloading!
Oh, we just got thrown off the platform. Seems to be okay though. Yeah, clearly those guys could just throw you off platforms, so you want to be careful so you don't so you don't end up being thrown off a cliff or something. Oh. God damn it. Those bursters hurt real bad, that's for sure. Fall back from the barrel. He shouts after the barrel is already exploded. What a useful warning. One of those net guys. Oh, never mind, he's dead.
Logistratum access satisfactory. Mission progress acceptable.
It's going to explode!
God damn it, who keeps hitting these damn barrels?
Runner, light him up! Now, need some friggin' healing! They quest requires succor! You're in the monster's name! Waste not thy blessed ammunition! Seek a clean shot!
As you can tell, Imperials are a fairly religious bunch.
Nothing cleanses the body like a bit of pain.
Oh.
You and I will have to part company. Medicaid exists for a reason.
Though, as you heard there, my character exhibits a bit more common sense than blind zealotry.
Shooting me!
Speaking of Medicare, let's get patched up. There we go.
Medicaid station!
Get some grenades. Alright, let's crack some doors open and bring some ammunition over to the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie being our dropship. Oh god damn it. Immediately webbed.
Crates designated. Proceed with retrieval.
Oh, and appears. Oh, Biscuit.
You help me, I'll help you!
Go, Biscuit. Okay, how to count on Eglantia? No idea how to pronounce that, but however it's pronounced, I'm sure I got reasonably close enough.
You don't look so good! Headhunting!
Hold fast, my kindred.
Anything here? Yeah, cool.
Come on! Need an escort!
So it's one.
Catch this!
Difficult. The enemy has the best ground.
There's another one. Oh.
Help me at once!
A grenade for you to save the Biscuit. There we go. Biscuit has been rescued. His head has been cut off. Ammunition has been... I said ammunition has been grabbed. There we go. Let's open up these last two safes. Okay, one more in here. Nothing in there. So this was the last one. Or well, the last one in that ammunition train anyway. Nope. Our friend here is in need of help. Well, I get to return the favor, because that was the person who saved me a couple times. Where the hell is he going? Let's cover this person as they're carrying the ammo. Oh, there's the bomber. There we go, he's dead. And that batch of ammunition's been delivered. You'll be fine, don't worry about it. God damn it. They keep showing up just as I'm about to grab this thing. There we are. Just one more. That's all we need.
Almost done.
I hear a hound. Okay, so this is the last one we need. Oh, we lost someone. Oh god.
Sorry, fortunes of war.
Nearly there, just 40 meters to go. Glanch is really zealous today, it seems. Oh well, probably all days. Anyway, there we go. Last delivery made, we can get out of here. There we go. Mission complete. Yeah, so first impressions of Darktide. I like the gameplay, but there are a couple of concerning decisions that they made that I'm not a huge fan of. I don't like what they've done with the mission menu, and I don't like the fact that we don't have named specific characters anymore. Hey Sam, yeah, chat's a bit empty. That's alright. Let's see if we can actually get one of the other missions that we haven't played yet. Let's see if we can find some funnier lines in the loading screen. No, nothing. This is just a classic Warhammer. Nothing particularly entertaining here. My day was okay, Jetski. How was your day? Hope you're having a good Friday so far. Okay, we actually have a new mission here. Or rather, not one we haven't played yet on stream. Or at least not beaten yet on stream. I forgot to switch to the ogre again. Or the ogrin, rather. Oh well.
You're inbound to Manufactorum HL 1736, where the Heretics have taken the primary smelter offline. There's talk of a demonic intrusion. It's probably true. Doesn't matter. Just get that smelter operational. We can't have too many Lehman Russ battle tanks, so get HL 1736 back in working order ASAP.
Right, that's the voice actor from Marcus Kruber in the Vermintide games. Fun to see him making a reprise here. Alright, shovel. Ooh, okay, that was some intense graphical artifact in there for a second. But yeah, beta is beta. So, technical issues are to be expected.
Can't hardly breathe. Yeah, this'll be fun.
Atmosphere scrubbers are functioning. This is a temporary malaise.
People die making weapons here. Alternative is to die in a war zone.
Lots of metal fabs on the corner. Wonder what makes this one so important.
Make for the supply.
Oh, that's our friends.
It's the fastest way to the smelter complex.
A good thing that there is no friendly fire on AI teammates. Would have been an awkward way to start a mission. Oh, is your internet bad today? Is it your ISP, or is it just having a bad time in general? Either way, it sucks.
Headshot, nice. We're going in the front door. Subtle.
If I heard running right, this Manufactorum provides weapons for half the subsector. Can't miss, won't miss.
Don't wander off.
Time to unleash the combat shovel. Yeah. Bad timing, John. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. Hopefully that clears up soon. Oh, teammate's been mobilized by... Okay, Matt.
Take you for a shot.
Alright, they got them.
I'll return the favor, you wait.
Nice. Looks like a switch.
Yeah, to be honest, I prefer using the shovel over the gun.
You'll find the elevator past Labour oversight.
I might just go full-time shovel knight. Just keep the gun as a backup. See, we just defeated a shotgunner with our shovel. Fools bringing guns to a shovel fight.
Ambush! Stay frosty!
Another shotgunner falls before the terrible wrath of the combat shovel.
Easy now, soldier. Don't sound them all.
You can have the next lot.
They're in cover. Pick your shots.
Or you can, you know, just waltz right up to their cover and cut their heads off with a shovel. Long live the Imperium. Oh, it's such a dystopian future. Wait, are there... Is there friendly fire melee attacks? No, okay.
Medic station!
Elevator's locked off on a lower level. You'll have to call it up.
Grenade here!
Get back here. It's shovel time.
Taxis 1, suppressing fire!
So when you're in melee like this, it's important to just basically focus on, well, this is going to sound redundant, but not being hit. And you can do that in a number of different ways. You can do, well, footwork, dodging, and just placing your hits well. If you combine all of that, you will be taking an awful lot less damage if you just hold the W and spam melee attack. That being said, these guys are a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. Especially when they have friends. These guys, their armor's weaker on the back. So you can gang up on them. And obviously you can still damage them from the front, it's just very difficult. Okay, elevator time. Here's the door. Nearly tried to reload my shovel there.
Our pilot's not exactly one for discipline, is she?
I reckon we could do much worse. At least she's sober.
I like her. So you watch yourselves, alright?
I'm not sure I know much about you, Tech Priest.
So be it. I have been operative for 392.1736 Terran cycles. I have been angry for most of them.
Wasn't what I was looking for, but it's a start.
This just looks... It looks like he's trying to sell us something. Okay, there we go.
Right.
Alright, let me out. It's shovel time.
Right. Let's find
Oh,
this
that's a lot of guys. It's actually grenade time. Okay, now the flamethrower guy is dead. Now it's shovel time.
Yeah, that's some proper nastiness.
What on earth is that?
Reloading. Shoot them, soldier, not me.
Alright, you asked for it. It's shovel time again. Okay, so I actually have to shoot the specific little yellow dots. There we go.
That's one dead.
Charming.
There'll be more.
Alright, let's set this place on fire and clean this mess up.
Keep your eyes open for anything worth snaffling, would ya?
You can pack that in. Conduct unbecoming, you know. No need for fancy shots.
A bit further down, okay. Let's head down then. Okay, that's a bit toasty.
Want this ammo, soldier?
Ammunition.
That's what I was looking
Oh,
for.
god damn it. Well, yeah, we still have a couple hundred rounds, so that's not too bad.
Grenade! Ha! Lovely!
The shovel demands blood, and blood it shall have. There's another one of those things that I have no idea what they are. Oh, plastic, okay.
This might work. Feel your pouches, soldier. Hey!
Okay, there we go.
Yes. Ammo crate.
There we go. I was having trouble tagging the ammo crate to let my teammates know they could get some ammo there.
Medicate terminal. Patch yourselves up.
Ultra kill and action RB. Not familiar with that, to be honest. Oh, mutant. Oh, it's a corpse now. Release the shovel. His head came off. How unfortunate.
You're a soapy fragging bunch of fighters.
Sir, yes, sir! Sir! Is that better, sir?
Nice fragging shot.
Just a bit of sarcasm there, I think. Just a tiny bit of sarcasm. Ultra kill and action RPG. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it. I mean, the name alone sounds interesting. So thanks for the tip, I'll have a look. Alright, what have we here? What do we need to do? Well. All else failing, this door appears to be open. Can I interact with this at all? Nope. Maybe when we're all in here? I don't know. Usually would say so. Oh. Okay. Oh, boss time. Okay.
Goodness, all through.
There he is.
Engaging priority target.
Oh, he's cornered our teammate over there. That's not good.
I've got you now!
He's just beating the crap out of him. Save the crate. Okay, the crate was not good enough. Is he still chasing me, or is he going up? Okay. Okay, so this person is getting them up. And I've been netted in the fire. This is a bad time. Oh, this is a bad time. It's bad. Yeah, being netted and immobilized in the fire. That's a bit brutal. Let's see if they can get me up. Oh, you need to be quick here. Oh, god damn it. I tried to get the healing on the ground, but I simply couldn't do it fast enough. I got pinballed by the boss. Came out in 2020. That's, it's all down to Alfarius now. Oh, I think they just... They might be able to pull this off, because one of our teammates is available to rescue over there. Oh no, they got pinballed. I don't think they can pull this off. And I think they just cornered... Yeah, there we go. And we're all dead. I think that's be a great place to wrap up the stream. I will just see if we get something fancy here. If we level up or anything like that. No, we won't be leveling up. Enough XP. But yeah, really, so what this game is, it's Vermintide in space. With more focus on guns and combat. To be honest, I think I'm preferring Vermintide so far. But, I mean, this is a game is still in beta. We still don't have all the guns, we still don't have all the missions, we still don't have all the enemies, so there's a lot left to find out about this game, so I'm going to reserve my full-on judgment that it's released on November 30th. But until then, I will see you next time.